This is Charles Brown. Previously, I showed you guys how to use milk photographic image effect. Today, I'm going to show you how to use milk splash image effect. And this is the original photograph, and this is the result with milk splash image effect. Okay, and in this package you can decide how you want the splash to come out. Okay, I'm going to show you how that works, and let's check out the other images. This is the original photograph, and this is the result with the milk splash. We have this one here. This is the original. This is the result. We have this one here. This is the original photograph, and this is the result. So one thing beautiful about this package is you can actually customize how you want the splash to come out. You can position the patterns. So I'm going to show you how that works in a while. And this is the original photograph, and this is the result. You have this like depth looking 3D stuff here. Alright, and you can be able to move the pattern around how you want it to be. And this one is the original photograph, and this is after. Okay, and this one here, this is the original image, and you have this one here. Alright, and this is the original image, and this is the result. Okay, you can also combine this item with the milk photography. Okay, this is the original image here, and in the tutorial I told you guys how to use it. The milk photography, just play the action, paint on your subject area, paint for the flow, and then action will now do the rest for you. And this is the result here. And when you combine it with this milk splash, this is the beautiful result you're going to get. Okay, and the possibility is limitless. You can decide exactly how you want it to be, and I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, let's just close that all these windows. Alright, if you have already purchased this item and you have the premium version loaded, just delete them and then load the extended version. So this tutorial is going to be for the extended version, and this is how the extended version looks like. We go to the folder, you find the action, the brush, the pattern. You will also find these 3 add-ons in the premium version, but in the premium version the action is not comprehensive, it's very limited. Okay, so you will need to get the extended version after your download of the premium. Okay, don't forget that. So in the action for the extended version, it is very comprehensive, everything is included, and also the pattern is very different. Alright, the texture for the milk is not the same with the one in the premium version. Okay, so don't forget once again to get this extended version after your premium. So what you have to do now is open your Photoshop, go to Window. If this action panel is not open, go to Window, click it and open it, and go to Load. Alright, and go to Load, and then load the action. Go to Edit and Preset Manager. You will find the brush, click Load button and load it. Go to Pattern, click Load, and also load the pattern. Alright, and click Done. The next thing now is to open your image inside Photoshop. Okay, you have your image here. and press P to select the pen tool. If you can find, just go here. We're going to find your pen tool here. You have to use this one. All right, and make sure also that your brush is set to 100 and the flow is 100 as well. Okay, let's get back to the pen tool. And in this package, you can decide how you want it to go. All right, with this pen tool, you can draw any shape, you can draw anything. Like for instance, now I want the milk to flow from here, curve here, and then go down here. Okay, so now when I play the action, it's going to generate. And also when it's done, I can decide how I want the shape of the splash to look like. So that's how we achieve the wings of the angels. So I'm going to show you how we did that as well. Okay, so I'll just select the pen tool and make this path. All right, and play the action. Okay, looking beautiful. Action has finished rendering. And one cool thing about this package is you can create multiple splash inside one document. That means I can just pick up my pen tool right now and create another shape here, another path here, and play the action is going to generate. So that means the sky is the limit, okay? And for instance, if I want to create another milk flow, I can just select my pen tool again, click on one point and draw here, okay? And then wants to go down here. And when I play the action, it's going to create a unique splash, or a splash that is unique to the path. Okay, done. Now we have two splash segments here, and you can always hide this layer. Okay, for blending, you can hide them, and you have the original image the way it is. Okay, you can hide them. So let's talk about what is inside first. Okay, this is the first render of the splash. All right, we have in this folder we will have set 1 and set 2. Okay, color coded to make it easier. And on top you have the blender adjustment. So what is inside here is it's going to brighten up the gray area. So that means I can just select the sub brush and paint white on it to lighten up any area I want to light up. Okay, and this one is to also to lighten up the texture of the milk to make it much whiter. Okay, so what you get here, if you zoom in closely. All right, and the one on top is for colorizing. Okay, let's just close down this one here, and with this one you can add colors, a single color here. All right, or you can use the gradient. So what you basically do is when you click on this thumbnail here, click this one and then just click randomize. You're going to get as many gradients as you want. Okay, choose the one that you like best for your project. Okay, so the possibility is limitless. All right, and now I'm going to show you something very important about this package here. So I designed it in a way that you can have full control on how you want the splash to look like. So let's start to build it. Okay, I'll just close down this one, set 2. let's get to set 1, and you'll find this bunch of layers here. You can just hide the visibility eyeballs. Let's start with this first layer here. You can click it and double click the thumbnail to open it, and now you can start to reconstruct. Okay, you can decide how you want the flow to be. All right, all you have to do is just to move your mouse around, and you can decide how you want it to look like. Okay, and let's say I want this one here. Okay, here it's all right, and then I'll go to the next layer here, do the same, and decide how I want it to look like. And this one here. Okay, so you can actually build anything using this pattern here. Using this package here, you can actually decide how you want it to look like. All right, and just move it around. So I designed it this way, so it doesn't matter the image that I have, I can be able to achieve something unique. And this one is looking good, and let's see what we can get here. And let's go here. All right, looking good. Let's go here. Like it. Let's go here. All right, let's go here. So that means you don't end up getting the same thing all over again. Okay, you can reconstruct, come back to it, and achieve any kind of result that you want. And always remember, you can only get this result with the extended version, so don't forget to get it. And here. So I want the splash bit here in this area. And here. And then this one here, I don't need that. So I feel like, okay, I'm very happy with the set 1. I go to the set 2, and I will start to reconstruct it. Okay, hide all the layers. Okay, let's get back to this one. And here I can choose how I want it to be. So from the preview you saw the angel's wings, and that's how we did it. And the one of the jug of milk, same way. So you can decide exactly how you want it to be. Okay, and let's keep trying to achieve something unique. Okay, like it. Let's see what we can get. All right. Let's go here. And there are ways you can position these. You're going to achieve something that look a little bit of 3D, has a 3D depth, like the one that I did for with the animal. You can see that also in the preview, and you can see that looking a little bit 3D depthish, a 3D show. Okay, a little bit of depth. All right, let's. Okay, that's done. That's cool. Okay, that's all right. And okay, and basically that is it. Okay, so this is the beautiful result that I got here. Let's see what we have here in our history panel. So this is the one that we just did now. Okay, and this is the one that we got originally. Okay, and this is the one that we reconstructed. You can see how beautiful and amazing and how different it is. All right, this is the one that we got before, and this is the one that we reconstructed. You can do that here as well. So that means there is no limit to what you can do here. And we can just change the colors. Okay, let's go with something like this, and let's get down to this one here, and can actually hide this texture here and see what we can get. All right, looking beautiful. So this is how to use this item. All right, you get to decide exactly how you want the end result to look like. Okay, you can change it, move it around. The pattern, you can still go back to it again and make any modification that you want to make, and it is looking good. Let's compare it with the original photograph. This is the original photograph here, and this is what you can get with the milk. And if you recall, sorry, this is the history panel. We have this one here. This is the one we got, and this is the one that we got here. So if you compare the two, this is basically how to use this action. All right, I designed it in a way that will let your creativity to flow. You get to decide how you want the flow of the milk to look like, the splash to be presented. All right, there is something else I want to show you here. Okay, let's go to the new one we did. Okay, what you will do, for instance, if you want the milk to flow from the back and then towards the outside, all you have to do is go to the splash element. In this case, this one here, we just say this one here. So you want the milk to come from the back and then go out. All you have to do is close that, select the background or your image layer. Okay, and you can use quick selection tool, or you can use pen tool, or whatever you want to, and then make a quick selection of your subject, and you can just right click and feather it, say by 2, and then go back to the splash element folder and click on the layer mask. You can actually press command or control backspace to hide it. So why did I use control? Because control takes care of the background and alt takes care of the foreground. All right, so if I want to fill it again with the foreground, which is white in this case, I can just press alt then backspace. Another thing you can do, you can go to edit and fill, and you can use black, okay, to hide it, and there it is. And then you can press Control or Command D to deselect it, and you have it here, and it's now flowing from the back to the front. So here, just like this, this one that we did here, this one here. Okay, we did the same thing so that the milk doesn't come outside here. It just goes from the back. All right, and that's basically how to use it. And how did we achieve this one here? All we did was We selected our pen tool. We made a quick path here, and then we play the action. It renders. I reconstructed it how I want it to be. Okay, and I did the same also here. Okay, a little bit out, and that's how we got this result here. Okay, and for the milk, this one here, same pen tool, and then we made a path here, play the action, and we have this result. And then we decided to we shaped it as we want it to be, just like we did in this one here. Okay, and what we did here also was pen tool, put it out and out, just like that, and then we achieved this result here, and we did that also for this one here. All right, and what we did here, after we played the action for milk photography and we achieved the result, this is the original photograph, we achieved this result. All we did was, inside still the same document, we just made a path here to create the wing, play the action, and we achieved this result here. Okay, so you can get as many results as you want. You can create as many splash elements as you want in one document, and you can reconstruct, you can change the texture, the appearance, and everything of the milk using this very package that we have provided for you guys. Okay, so if you have any question, you can easily reach us either from Envato, from our graphic river page, or from the support or from the customer support page. You can also message us from there. And like I said, do not forget to get the extended version so that you can have this as much control as possible, and you can be able to achieve this result and be very, very happy with your final product, that you can share it, you can show your work to other people, you can use it for your project and get it done and be very satisfied. Okay, you can imagine if you want to create something fantasy looking like this, how long it's going to take you to be able to actually create a milk skin, all right, for this very horse here, and then be able to create wing. That's gonna take these hours of work. Okay, so that's why you need items like this to get that kind of project done as fast as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today, and if you have any question, you can easily contact us. And thank you very much for watching. Take care.